Hello everyone, it's Todd from Todd's Plan and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of my 2019-2020 ERIN CONDREN Life Planner Binder in the hourly layout. If you know me or followed me on Instagram, Todd's Plan, you know I absolutely have loved using this binder in the last year. So I'm super excited to share with you how I've gone about setting this binder up, what parts I use or even don't use, and what makes me love it so much. But before I get into that, I do have a little bit of a funny, kind of interesting story on how I got my hands on this binder. So last year, the ERIN CONDREN Instagram page was doing a giveaway where the first 5 people were that go to one of their store locations would receive a life planner of their choice. Now, I'm very lucky that I do live relatively close to the ERIN CONDREN Mosaic District store here in Fairfax, Virginia. So that morning, I got up 2 hours before the store opened and drove to the store to see if I could be one of the lucky 5 people to get their hands on this amazing product. I even told my mom on the way there that if it seemed like there was too long of a line, I wasn't even going to bother waiting because I didn't want to get my hopes up and then not be one of the 5. Lo and behold, I get there and there was only 4 other people in line and I ended up being number 5. That's right. I actually won my ERIN CONDREN Life Planner Binder in a giveaway from the company, which I think is just super cool and kind of really interesting on how I was able to get started in this planner community because of this binder, which resulted in me getting an Instagram just 2 months later. So I'm really excited to share with you the contents of this planner, and enough about me, and let's get started on this binder and what makes me absolutely love it so much. So let's go. I don't know if you all saw how excited I was in my last video when I unveiled my new planner for 2020-2021, but let me tell you, it in no way compares to how excited I was when I got my hands on this beauty. I was so excited, in fact, I ended up taking May and June from 2020 and putting them ahead of the official July start date to give myself some practice. And this, y'all, is my first official spread in my Life Planner binder. I absolutely love it. I, of course, went for a rainbow theme, which there's some things I look back on and cringe a little bit, but overall, I really like how it turned out. I've pretty much kept consistent with my planning style since I've started. I'm a huge component and advocate of time blocking and then having checklists to go with it. It's worked for me. I use the bottom bar to track my lunches and my dinners as well. We do use a meal delivery service, Blue Apron, so that does make it a little convenient to track and know what's going on. Then we get into June, and this is my first attempt at the dashboard. I had some really good intentions with this and what I had wanted to use this for, but as you'll see later on, it didn't always work out that way. I really, though, still love how my spreads turned out and what they look like through this, except for, of course, my birthday spread. I don't really like this at all. I actually kind of hate it. I never even end up finishing it or doing it all the way through. It just didn't really stick with me, despite the fact I do love these lemons and love kind of the checklist, but it overall wasn't working for me. And now we are at the official start to the 2019-2020 Life Planner. There were these 12 boxes at the beginning, which you really could use for whatever you wanted for. I once again had good intentions, and as you can see after August, that completely did not follow through. I wanted to use this as kind of like a goal for each month. Very simple, read one book, cross off an item for the bucket list. That did not happen. And now we get to my first ever dashboard spread. And I think this is probably as good as it gets. I ended up not really using this page that much in the end. I wanted to use it as a budget, habit tracker, monthly goals, but I ended up finding out that I really didn't use it that much in the end. Once again, started off strong with an amazing, really cute layout for the month of July. I used these wonderful stickers, cute washi tape from ERIN CONDREN, of course, and I really just love how it turned out. 4th of July was a really fun time. I was able to go to Ohio and see my mom and just love these 4th of July colors and these themes we were able to have. Jumping ahead to August, this is kind of the downfall and the start to the downfall, I should say, of the dashboard in my planner. Tried out with good intentions, didn't really stick with the bullet journal part of it, and then didn't find myself looking back on it, even though August and September were some of my favorite layouts. This one in particular in September is absolutely one of my favorites from Planner Kate. I was able to go back to Ohio and use this fun washi tape to time block when I was driving and when we were just kind of hanging out at the pool. And then I just love the colors. And some of you who follow me on Todd's Plan, you know I'm not a huge fan of the color pink. However, it just worked for me this week and I absolutely loved it. Jumping ahead to October, this was once again one of my last attempts at the dashboard. I tried to switch it up with a bucket list to make me more excited to use it. I added a line page, which is what I love about the binders. You can add other pages to it, so it doesn't have to be what just comes in the binder when you get it. And so now we switch to December, and this is, I ended up gluing those two pages together so that when the tab of December opens right up to the monthly layout. I preferred it this way. Once I did it, I was like, why didn't I do it in the first place? You'll see with October, you have these two pages, but I ended up gluing those together so it just smoothly opens up to December, and it was a game changer for me in my planner system. That being said, Thanksgiving fell in the week of December. I don't understand this, in my humble opinion, but I guess one day in December, so they put the whole week on it. I'm not too sure, so I did still stick with my Thanksgiving theme, even though the rest, as you can see, for my week of December, is all Christmas and or very strong winter vibes. So it just throws me off a little bit, and now we're into the new year. I decided to switch up my monthly layouts and not really use stickers and just keep with a simple mod liner with whatever color I wanted to go for the week, or the month I should say, and then just different, birthdays I had to go to, therapy, and different events that were important for that month. Now this is the first week of January. It's a kit from my dear friend Cat Plans, and I actually saved it for the new year, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Blue is my favorite color, and I adore these colors so much that she put together. And now flipping through, we have some amazing layouts in February. I kept, once again, the monthly layout just simple with the mod liners. This ended up being the first time I didn't use a set kit. I kind of just threw around a few different kits and just stickers from ERIN CONDREN, Fern Creek, Planner Kate, and didn't really have a set plan for how I wanted to go about the week other than it being blue. And honestly, I love how it turned out. I still continue to track my meals at the bottom and track my TV shows kind of in that last hour of the day. I kept my sidebar the same with a to-do list, a quote, and my habit tracker, and still was able to time block and mark off the important meetings for the day for me, which worked out pretty well, honestly. And here's another one of my favorite spreads from Fern Creek Stickers. I was actually in Dallas part of this week, so I used this fun washi to mark that off. Once again, still keeping track of my meals, different goals I have for the week. This weekend ended up being pretty busy, but thank God for my life planner, I was able to keep it all together. Now, bum-ba-da-bum, we start to the beginning of March, which this is kind of when things started going upside down in the world with the coronavirus situation. I still love that I love this kit so much. I love florals. I love that the sidebar was just clean and kind of a little more simple towards the end of the week, which was great. And now we get started with coronavirus in my first official working from home week. I decided to switch it up and just draw a straight line for when I was working from home so I could have a mental block of when I was exactly working and when I wasn't working, so that, around 5 or 6 o'clock, I did want to flip that switch so I could shut off working and relax a little bit with whether it was TV shows or planning or just kind of taking a break from whatever I had going on. Now, I am not perfect and by no means perfect, and there's some days where I don't end up planning or there's nothing simply going on, especially during these times. I am an advocate of just leaving it blank for the time being, unless there's something really major that happened, but I don't want to waste the stickers and go back to back plan for that. Lovely just lay out a little bit mix of Fern Creek stickers and the sticky note sheets from ERIN CONDREN, which are absolutely super cute. I love them. And we get into April, which I end up not even using this monthly layout at all. I don't have a lot going on. I mean, I did end up going to Ohio, but I didn't really feel like I was using this page that much in the last 2 months at all. And so why bother even writing something down if I'm not going to follow through with it? The first week of April, I actually decided not to do anything this weekend, and I don't know what was going on or what happened. I could probably look back in my gratitude journal and my daily journal and see, but there really wasn't a whole lot going on, and so I didn't feel such a need to write it down. But I got right back on track the next week and made sure that I still followed through once again with time blocking, putting stickers down for specific events or things I want to watch out for, and then tracking my shows and my meals, which I still consistently do. May, once again, don't have anything going on. I did, go to the beach last weekend, but I still just I don't know, I'm just not feeling motivated to use these pages. Epic fail. I was in Ohio that weekend of the first week in May, and I didn't really write much down. We didn't have a set schedule other than needing to help my mom move. So I just, instead of wasting stickers, I had a great first week, not so great the rest of the week. And it's okay. I don't think that's a huge deal for me. Likewise, I didn't end up using this whole track bar. So I think that really for me, it's about making the planner work for you. One of the reasons I love the binder so much is that it works for me. It's so versatile. You can take pages in and out, clip things, like it's not difficult to use it. And as you can see, I've had no problems turning these pages whatsoever. This is my layout from last week. I went full on ERIN CONDREN, y'all. My first YouTube video went up. We went to the beach. It was just all around good vibes, good energy. And what better way than to only use ERIN CONDREN stickers, which I love. I still kept a consistent time blocking, having my different checklists or different items I wanted to get done, and then tracking my shows and my meals at the very bottom. I love this sticker from the TKC challenge they did, collaboration with ERIN CONDREN, throw kindness around like confetti. I thought that was just really, really nice. And now we're at the current week, y'all. This is a kit from Fern Creek. I'm keeping it just really simple. I'm loving the colors in this. Now, I am a day planner. I do not plan out my full week in advance. I am a plan once every 2 days or type of person. So that's why you won't see me do a traditional plan with me video. So many things do still change in my schedule where I might have different stuff I want to get done in the afternoon one day, and that will totally change that morning based off of what goes on during the day or what mood I'm in. So I prefer just to wait the day before and then plan. So I will end up planning, Thursday and Friday at once or Saturday and Sunday at once, but not the entire week. It's very rare for me to do that. So with that being said, I also lastly do not have any of those fun extra pages in the back. I did take out the extra coloring pages and the sticker sheets they have in there, but I do keep the folder just for the kits I'm using for the week. And I have these wonderful, cute little stickers from Hand Can Plan that I just love her handwriting. If you're not following her, please do so or subscribe to her YouTube. And then Fern Creek, just another one of my favorite sticker shops. So if you aren't already, go check them out. So that is the inside of the planner. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching the walkthrough of my 2019-2020 ERIN CONDREN Life Planner Binder in the hourly layout. If you did like this video, I would love it if you press like or subscribe and share this video with anyone and to tell them about it. And also, this is only my second video, so if you do have some constructive criticism or any feedback, I would love it if you DM me on Instagram, Todd's Plan, or you can just simply comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Next week, I will be doing a video on a deeper dive in the 2020-2021 Life Planner Binder and the hourly layout, comparing it with this current binder and kind of how I go about setting it up to use for the next year, which I intend on doing. So be sure to check back next week and check that video out. So thanks so much and have a wonderful day.